There's Claire on her bed. I think she's up. Yep. Hey, baby. Alright, we got an eggplant over here. My wife is trying to cut it down the side. We really need to invest in the mandolin.
Well.
Yeah, so we'll go in there. And she wants to try to make rollatini again.
Well, we have all that good cheese that we need to use up. I don't want it to go to waste. It was expensive cheese.
So.
But it is hard. These have to be fairly thin in order to roll them nicely.
Or just cooked longer.
Or we could just, like, layer it and make, like, eggplant lasagna.
Well, you could. I was thinking of maybe making, yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I don't think you need both.
Well, yeah, otherwise we're going to have all that cheese left over again.
You could dice that up and use it for breakfast again. That one there, All right, well, we're slicing them up, and what we're going to do is
a few more slices
put them in the...
fill up the tray, and then...
That's a lot now. You're only supposed to have like 12 slices for that.
Well, we had all that cheese left. No.
It's not that much cheese left. Somebody was pointing out, now here, let me see, look, wait a minute, up, turn it up here, look over here. Now, they were saying something about this, and I guess you got to look down on the bottom. Now, I'm not sure which way it was, but one way was like if the bottom of the eggplant is rounded, or if there's like a indentation, kind of like a dent into it. Like this one is probably a male eggplant. And apparently a male eggplant will have less seeds. And this one seems as though it doesn't have a lot of seeds in there. So, nothing necessarily wrong with the seeds in it, but it's...
Alright, we'll save that. We'll just do a couple
you
of
dice that up.
from the middle.
Yeah, that's a shorter one. We're going to do a whole bunch of these things. Okay. Unless you want to make eggplant lasagna over there.
There we go.
Alright. So you got some good... Those are kind of short. You cut off too much.
They're short, but they're usable. So.
Oh, I would just dice it up.
Yeah, and then dice up the rest and keep it for breakfast.
You're not going to be able to roll. You're not going to be able to roll that. That's too oven.
This is getting diced up.
Dice up the remaining. Okay. Dice up the remaining eggplant over there. I don't know what she did with the other one. The other end. Where's the other end?
Garbage.
Oh. So, I don't know for sure if that one's male or female, but something about the I guess I need to get different ones and we'll determine. But this one didn't have a lot of seed in there, so that's good. Alright, what do we got in here now?
This is the rest of the container of the ricotta cheese.
How much ricotta cheese is it about?
Half the container.
So maybe 16 ounces or so.
This is the container. What does it say there?
I don't know. I
don't have my glasses on either. Nobody has their glasses on. Hang on.
It was 32 ounces, I believe.
Yes, so then this is 16
so it's
ounces.
about 16 ounces of ricotta.
About
3/4 cup of mozzarella.
Shredded, yes.
Shredded mozzarella.
And then the picorine.
What was that? About a half a cup.
Yeah.
Half a cup of pecorino parmigiano.
And 1 egg.
And looked like you had 2 eggs there.
No, 1. Just 1.
Oh, all right.
Is this ready to go in?
Yeah, and we're mixing. Okay. It was just mixing it up real good. I cut up fresh parsley, cut it up really, really good, chopped it up, and we're gonna mix that all into there. And this is the. Well, we're not sure if I'm gonna go ahead and make rollatini. We had a little difficulty on the last run.
Maybe we'll make lasagna.
We don't know.
Eggplant lasagna.
Might make it like a lasagna. We'll have to see. We got to get the tray with the sauce, and if they don't fold well or roll well, then we'll go ahead and make lasagna. So here we go. We're gonna get that. We got a nice tray over here, and we got some.
We have all this stuff.
Tomato sauce. Yeah, it's only been the cheese has been in the refrigerator for about 2 days. We're just gonna put a bottom layer of sauce, spread it around, and mix it up there. Don't use up too much of it, just so it doesn't stick to the bottom. Hopefully, I guess you could always put oil on the bottom too.
Put more on top.
Yeah. All right. So now we got to get that. That's just getting it ready for the stuff, and we got to roll them yet. We got our eggplant cut up. What we're gonna do is then pick out some pieces and then put them into the pan. You can put the pan back over. Once we get them, then we'll get them. That's a short piece. Get a good long piece. That's a good one. All right. So we're gonna get one good one and about a spoon. Better on the end. You can get a little bit more on that one. And then we're going to roll it towards the front. Nah, just put it all towards the back. And when you push it, when you roll it, it's going to roll towards the front. That may be it.
Well.
No, it goes fat end forward.
Oh, well. Alright, this is why you really need to cut them.
Here, hold this one. I got the camera going. Let me see.
I got cheese on me.
Well, don't get cheese on.
I got
cheese.
cheese.
These are thick.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was saying.
Here's a good thin one.
Okay.
Here's a good thin one.
There's a thin one. Okay, you holding the camera now?
I guess.
Cheese.
We're going over here.
Okay.
Put it mostly on the wide part in the back.
Alright, like this.
Flatten it out just a little bit there, and then spread it towards the front some. And then that should be able to roll. They might have need to cook longer. So now we're putting them in there. Yeah, they're not staying.
Yeah.
They're
well,
not.
See,
they're not
this
soft
is a very
enough.
thin piece, and see how nice and
Yeah, but there's
bendable
nothing.
that
Just
is.
I tell you what, we're gonna make lasagna.
Just fold
We're
it
gonna
over.
make lasagna.
Alright,
lay them down on there. Make a bed
here
of it.
comes lasagna.
Make a bed. They can overlap each other. That's okay. One layer. Alright, sprinkle some cheese over that. Just cover them with cheese. There goes the rollatini. I'm sure this will taste just as good. Give them all covered up. Covered up. Alright, sprinkle some sauce on top of that. Spread it out.
You want me to do another layer?
Yeah, we're gonna
first?
put this up. Put some sauce.
First? Okay.
Sprinkle some sauce. I'm changing my directives here. We gotta put a layer of sauce there. We got plenty of sauce, so don't worry about that. Yep, look at that.
Yeah.
Let it unroll. That's fine. Just make it part of. Put some sauce on it. Flatten it out. Flatten them all out. Yeah. All right, and lay another layer of the rest of this on top there. Everything, and so you're gonna see it there. Going lasagna. Silly stuff. No, that's okay.
Right, well, these thick pieces I'm just putting on.
Fine. Throw this here.
The
This
end there.
in there.
All right. So now let's take the rest.
The rest of that,
cheese.
spread it across everything. Yep. There. Get it all. Claire wants some of that cheese mix. Alright, some sauce. Save a little bit for after. But cover it all good with sauce. Well, I guess we can use all the sauces if we need to.
Well, as this cooks, this is going to get a little juicy. Wait a minute, there's one more thing. Two more things I want to put on there.
What?
Well, the first is, wash my hands, with blood, mozzarella.
Well, that can go after. You're going to bake this for about 30 minutes and then put mozzarella and cook it on top
Well, I thought it
afterwards.
was supposed to be like 20 minutes. Oh, okay, you want it in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You got to cook for 30 minutes. We're
Well,
going to
20 minutes.
cook it for 30 minutes.
Alright, it's going into the oven. Time. Quarter after.
Yeah.
We'll check it at a quarter after.
Because I don't believe we cooked the eggplant long enough. They didn't get soft enough.
Well,
Alright. Okay, so now we got. Okay, we got it. It's kind of fresh out of the oven right now, and you're gonna probably have to slice it down. You want the pizza cutter?
no.
You're gonna cut an end piece. You're getting the end piece here. It's always the hardest one to get. I don't know.
Okay, well, alright, that works.
Oh, look at it. Alright.
Okay, we're gonna
Cut you a slice
we're
up.
gonna call this cheese and eggplant, not eggplant and cheese.
Is a
But that does
eggplant
look
lasagna. Here, bring it over here.
Right.
Alright. Eggplant lasagna. There you go. Well, you fail at eggplant rollatini, this is what you do.